I came to paint at OG's studio. I was given many things to choose from. I don't know what to choose. I want to start from scratch. Right? I don't know. I don't know what to do wasabi. I feel like I love this. Did I challenge myself to it? Let me keep it aside. I'll look for another one.
Hi, beautiful people. It was my birthday on the 13th of June, and I decided to go for a paint and sip at Paint by Sip by OJ's in Ekpoma. It was a very beautiful experience. I had options of painting already drawn canvas or starting from scratch. And guess who wanted to bring out the Da Vinci in her? So I decided to start from scratch. I just wanted to bring back that childhood memories. I used to draw as a child, so I needed to see if I could still draw. So I started from scratch. So follow me on this journey while I choose my portraits to draw and paint. Yeah, so just follow me on this journey.
I'll go with this one. This is my canvas, and this is what I'm drawing. Wish me luck. Okay, let's start. Do you want? Okay, bro, please give me a pro. I want to use all of it.
Here I had gotten my apron. She had given me colors. I think she had given me water as well with the brushes. She gave me a series of colors, but I think they were mainly primary colors and neutral colors. So to make secondary colors, I needed to mix either the primary colors together or mix the primary colors with the neutral colors to get any secondary color I needed. I asked for a secondary color, but she said those are the only kind of colors available. So you have to mix to get to secondary colors. And that was another amazing task because I I needed colors like brown, like lilac, and I had to start searching how to get lilac from primary colors, which was it was a beautiful one and it was also mind tasking. Yeah, so just follow me. This was when I started drawing. I was not sure of where to start. I had proportions problem at the beginning. I realized that the head was the way I drew the head, the way I started, the head was going to be too big. So I had to clean it and start it again. You see, one thing I realized about this work when I was drawing was the time I wanted to, like, I started trying to be perfect. I started with the mind that I needed to be perfect. Perfection is everything. And I was making mistakes. Trying to be perfect, I was making mistakes. So then I then told myself that, do you know what? It is a canvas. You are the artist right now. You are the one trying to make a masterpiece. So just do you. Whatever you need to correct will be corrected. You will correct it. Just move your hand freely. Don't think about perfection. Just think about creating a piece. That was when I started making a headway. After the event, I thought about that scenario and it just ministered to me in different ways that when we as humans we are trying to be perfect, you're chasing perfection, we really don't get to do so much. But when we just give ourselves to whatever we are doing, like I just want to create something, I'm not chasing perfection, but I just want to create something that I know will be useful. Like you just pour yourself into that thing. That's when it makes more meaning. That's when it makes more sense. That was what I learned from this experience. It was when I stopped chasing perfection. Like, you know what, just do you. That was when I started making a headway. I was making serious I was making serious progress in it. It was a very beautiful one. So just follow me while I do this.
Let it all go. Let it all go. Let it all go. Let it all go. Let it all go.
after drawing, it was time for me to start painting. So the first thing I did was to wear my apron so that I won't stain my main dress, and then I headed to work. I noticed the part of the drawing needed retouching. I did that before painting. I decided to go with painting the yellow first. If you remember earlier, I said I was giving more of primary colors and neutral colors. So I decided to go with painting with yellow first. Painted a part of the scarf, painted the earrings. I just painted all the parts that had yellow touch.
Let it all go. Let it all go. Let it all go. Let it all go.
After painting those parts with yellow, it was time for me to paint the inner camisole, and it was white. So I decided to go with white paint. I had the thought of leaving it the way it was since the canvas was white, but I just felt like the color was going to add more depth and it's necessary I just still paint it even though the canvas is white. I did it, and after results, when I was done with the whole painting, made me happy that I painted it white. Yeah, so just follow through. And then I think the next thing I was trying to create here was purple. Let me remember how I did it. I mixed red, yellow, and blue. So I mixed red and yellow, then I added a touch of blue to get the color. Then I added white. That's I okay, let me come again. So I mixed red, yellow, then I added touch of blue, then I got purple, then I mixed with white till I got lilac. That was how I got the colors. So I used it like that. It was not really bright lilac, but it was not a dark shade of purple. It was still like a shade of lilac. So I used it to paint all the parts that had lilac. If you notice what I did on the lips, I just thought about it. Why make a plain lips when you can do a lip combo? Give her some sort of lip combo. So I did an ombre lips. So I did purple liner and red lipstick, and it came out really gorgeous. I loved it. Here it was time to make the skin color. I wanted a light brown skin, so I unintentionally made a dark brown initially, and I was glad I did because it kind of acted as the foundation or the base. So the first thing I did to get the skin color was I mixed red and yellow to give me orange, two parts red, two parts yellow to give me orange, and I just mixed. I mixed it until I got orange. Like mix, don't get tired of mixing. Just really mix this thing. Then I added one part blue. Like I said earlier, two parts red, two parts yellow, mixed to get orange. Then I added one part blue. The mistake I made here that I really later appreciated was I added too much blue. So it gave it a very dark brown. It was dark brown. Like you have to mix this thing rigorously, like mix and mix until you get that brown. So I did that, and I had to work on my canvas. I had to work on shading with the brown. If you can see what it did, it kind of concealed the white canvas. If I just put my light brown shade on it, I'll need to layer it many times. So even though this was a mistake, it ended up becoming something I was grateful for. So just follow me as I make the first base of skin color.
Let it all go. Let it all go. Let it all go. Let it all go.
Here I was done with the darker brown base, so I needed to make the light brown. So I did the two parts red, two parts yellow mixed, then I added just small parts of blue. I just added it, so it still gave it that red tint, that red undertone. So that was what helped me maintain the light brown. And after so many processes, I arrived at this point. I'm sorry I didn't capture the part where I was painting the hair, the glasses. That was because my storage space was filled already. So I just had to I just had to jump processes. So after painting the hair, painting the glasses, painting the necklace, I decided to paint the background because what is drawing someone or drawing something without coloring the background? So I decided to go for blue. It has a deeper meaning though. The reason why I used a blue background, yeah, but it's my own meaning. So whatever you can understand from it, just write it in the comment section. What did you think I mean by using the blue background for this canvas or for this artwork? Yeah, so I'd like to hear your thoughts. I decided to go with blue, then I realized that the blue ink was finished, and that the light blue was finished. And I called the attention of the moderator. Is it moderator the color? Okay, the staff. Let me use the staff. I called the attention of the staff, and she told me that there is no light blue. So then I realized that the one I was using was prepared by someone that came for the print and say before. So there's actually no light blue shade. So she told me to mix royal blue and white to get the light blue. I did, and it came out right. So I did it, and I continued using it. And the last thing I did was to use a black ink to outline it. I did that after when I was done with the background. I used the black um paint to just outline every part. Then I wrote an inscription: I am that girl, hashtag attitude, then happy birthday AJ 2026. And this is the final result. It's on now. How do you see it? Rate my artwork. So it's really beautiful. I enjoyed the experience. It is one I would love to revisit. It was beautiful. I had fun. And that was my 2026 birthday in a wrap. Happy birthday to me once again.